There we are. Hello, everyone. Once again, I am Levatome, and today we're going to be diving into more Signalis for the Guildfed's quest. Maybe right before Valentine's, so all the more suiting for the quest of love, discovery, and hopefully a little bit of revenge because someone is clearly up to no good, and that's no good. Let's see, so let's swap on over to gameplay. For the sensitivity warning, of course. I forget really entirely what happened last time. But that's okay. We're here. We got this. Right. We discovered the twins. We discovered Issa was Isolde. We discovered that... what did we find out? I think... Because I've been confused for a long time as to who we were actually looking for, Ariane or Alina. Because I thought we were looking for Alina. Being a little lightheaded today, have something new flu going on. The stork at the factory is chewing me out for like hours. Hope she's okay. So before we set out to save our girlfriend or wife, I'm not entirely sure just yet. I'm merely saying girlfriend because like I love girlfriends. Girls love. Oh my god. But in this February, in the month of camaraderie, affection, and human bonds, here personally, we celebrate all love between, importantly, consenting adults. Not adult. Get out of here. Get out of here. No time. No time for that. But yes. Who is it we're actually looking for? Reader asks for say young. Iris, Aeon, Ariane. She's Camilla. No. There's the Aura, there's the Falk. Falk's Diary. Adler, Eula, Calibri, Veneta. Known issues. Adler's Diary. Kitez. Yes, but like some people call it like Singles Awareness Month. Whatever. It don't matter. Celebrate the people around you. Celebrate your friends. Celebrate your loved ones. Platonic love is still very important. And that's what we do here. Celebrate all manners of love. Human affection. Contact. Tell your friends you love them. They're good. They're good beans. Even when they're like having the bad times. Especially then. Let people know you care. Because if you don't, how are they gonna know? And if they don't know, well, let them know. It's okay. Alina's diary. Everyone disappeared. Has been found in chase for Esler. See, Alina, not Ariana. Where were the protectors? Those are still around. The guard spotted me sneaking out the medical wing. So it is Alina and not Ariana. Offerings. Okay, so that was in the second part. Not the second, that was near the end. Empress's Hand. Alina's Diary. How did I get here? The place in my hand, my face is blurry. So it is Alina, not Ariana. It may just be the A names I'm mixing up. But then who is Ariane? Yeah, Ariane's notes. Esla. See, that's what's messing me up. as Ariane and Alina interacting with an Esli unit, but is that which one is us and which one is them? Because I think we are currently looking for Ariane. So the first initial Ariana's notes were with us. Oh no, the Alina notes were with us, and the Ariane's notes. Unless they're the same person, like Issa and Isolde? Potentially? I'm very, very confused. But that's fine. We're gonna dive more into robot hell. We're gonna get her out. We're gonna live happily ever after. It's gonna be great. Right, the lovers, death. We still need to figure out what to do with this. And we have the moon card. So we have 3 cards so far. I think we need 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. See, that goes to this. I think. Okay, so that's got a decent amount of ammunition in there. Why was I getting so geared up for combat? Oh, you know what? 1 second. The hounds be calling. We can't be having that right now. Let's see. What have we left to do? Computer. We've been to the computer. We got both discs. We put them in. We transferred data somewhere. There's a painting in the dormitory that was the lover's tarot. The moon's mural is something as well. Well, welcome, Monsieur the Rat. Monsieur the Rat? Welcome to the stream. We are figuring out what was it we were doing before, and oh no, what didn't get resolved yet. Oh, it is very similar to Five Nights at Freddy's map, isn't it? Well, I mean, if the design works, why change it? Even in the far-flung future, it works. It's fine. We got this. Wait. So the resolved objects have gone grayed out instead of white. Because the butterflies were resolved. The magpie box was not. Neither was the tarot table, because we have those in hand. So the metro platform also has doors we didn't go into yet. Well, what have I got in my hand again? Camera. You know what? Let's explore some. Let's try and find where the computer is sending things to. Because if we know what we require... Oh, right, that burned. If we know what we require, then we can better figure out what it is we need still. Right. Funnily enough, yes, there's a lot of DNA of like things like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, some Metal Gear Solid, some. Oh, hello! Thank you, H-Spread, for following and joining the Moonlit Circle. Hang on. No, no. Hang on, what did... I see. Oh, that's a shame. Sorry, but one of the rules is no advertising for services, and we definitely do not need to purchase anything. Sorry. Uh, yeah, that's a shame. That is a shame. Oh well. But snake is in the box. Possibly. I'm very concerned that might actually be a thing that happens. But for now, let's see. We are in the ladder room. How did we get downstairs? I see. Okay, so around there, we need to go far, far to the eastern side. Oh boy. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. Okay. Through the apartment. Through the hallway. Oh no. Okay. Wait. What was that interaction prompt? Oh no, it wasn't interaction. That was just telling me I'm behind some wall there. Okay, straight ahead. This hall is a tip. Why is it locked from that side? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, I can't. No! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's rough. Okay. How banged up am I? Nearing caution. Nah, I'm not gonna heal. We didn't do much except walk a few rooms. Silently. Wait, what? Wait. I didn't realize the garbage chute. I didn't realize that was even there. Oh no. Okay, no, this is fine. This is where... No, this is not where we wanted to be. Dang it. Is there anything in here? No. Dang it. Well, and yeah, these zombie cyborg replicas are a bit intense, but you know they've got good reason. They're undead. I mean, that's a good enough reason to be upset, right? Oh no. Public house. Okay, no, this is what I want it to be. Okay, good, perfect. If I can get to the computer store and save down here. Okay, good. Fantastic. I don't think there's anything else in here we needed to interact with or can interact with. Okay, shotgun shells are here. Actually, genuinely surprised we're not being ambushed by anything. But that's okay. The tower. Now we get ambushed. No ambush. Okay. I'll take it. Oh yeah. This game does a lot, to make delicious pixel art look so fluid. There are times where the perspective even shifts from this top-down, more classic isometric view into first person. Those tend to be more narratively inclined so far. Ghost Ship is a game I have heard of. I don't know much about. It sounds interesting though if it's like this. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're missing one tarot card, I think. Fire escape, but there's still more down here. So let's just to be safe. We've made progress. Did we have any healing down here? We did not. That's unfortunate. More puzzle-like and humorous. That sounds really interesting. Really interesting. Then I will have to check that out. Let's see. Okay, but now we gotta be stealthy. And oh, okay, you know what? Why is it telling me no? Yeah, boy. You know what? You know what? Fine. If you want to be angry, you can come over here. Locked requires a key. Fair enough. Ah, boy. It's from Capcom Ace Attorney. Ah! Then it should be really fun, then. Oh, boy. No. Don't win this. Undead. No. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh. Huh. Okay. What's this then? National Post Packet Box? Matrix Code Scanner. I guess I don't have the whatever goes in here. Pack Station. Yeah. Hey, Kiwi! Welcome! We're surviving! Surprisingly. I have determined it... Okay. Because I don't know if you heard, Kiwi, but we definitely have discovered it is hard to tell if who we're looking for is Ariana or Alina, because they could be the same person under two different names, like Isa and Isolde. But if that's not the case, we may be one of many Esslers trying to find our missing A name. Well, our Essler definitely is trying to find her girlfriend, which I think this one is Alina. But Ariane is also being sought after by an Essler unit. That's the atrium. But with this, the painting, service room goes into there. We need something for a scanner. We need a key for that room. We've been to the cooler. Where was that tarot table? Upstairs. Okay, so we'll head upstairs. We'll put some tarot cards down and see how that treats us. But we've opened a path, which is important, as we now know where we have been and where we still need to go. Let's put away shotgun for now. We'll take the Lover's card, the Death card, and the Tower card. Actually, honestly, we could probably... No. Being overly cautious. We just saved. Even if I die, we're just going straight back there, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's why the doors are showing up as half locked, half open. So good. Good to know. Confirmation. The tarot table is right in here. Fantastic. Okay. Here we go. Oh no! I need to know what each one is. Unless... Ah! Each one has its own moon. Okay, fantastic. So that's the answer to this puzzle. So... Oh yeah, that's completely invisible. Oh no. Okay. Ah! No worries, Katie. I was wondering how that turned out. Because, yeah, generally speaking, a carbonated beverage with lots of sugar inside the keyboard tends to be very poor for everyone involved. Let's see, 6 Knight, Imperial Farmer. So, Lovers on Kitez. Let's see, Shift Flash, Legend of Allies. Death on Lang. Lightning struck the building. Tower on Veneta. Let's see, logic to the darkness. Moons on Rotfront. The sun on Buyan. Okay, the Lovers on... Crud. Hang on. Lover on Kitez. Death on Lang. Lovers on Kitez. Death on Lang. Lovers. Kitang. Wait. Look, I don't know what this one specifically, because we saw the notes earlier and we already knew tarot cards were a thing. Clearly. Wait, where is Kitang? That's Heimat, Veneta, Kitez. Did I misread? I might have misread. Wait, that's the wrong book. Lovers, read as Lovers on Kitez. So I might have actually read that wrong. Death on Lang. Tower on Veneta. So Tower to Veneta. Death on Lang. Lovers on Kitez. The Moon on a rot front. Heimet and Buyan. So we still have one tarot in our storage box, but we're missing two. So we need to find where those would have been. Let's see. Death on Ling. Tower on Veneta. Rice front. Rot front! Sorry, I might be hungry for rice. Rot front. Okay, moon on rot front. And sun on Buyan. Wait, then what was on Heimet? Yep, no. Take it. Hang on. What was on there? Damn it. Laying. Persists upon. Am I focusing on the wrong detail? Well, the thought is appreciated. Let's see. C plus massive flesh. Flesh joining with flesh of others until only bones remained. Mind joined to collective flesh of deaths. So Lang, it's definitely death. There's nothing else there. Veneta. Lightning struck the building. That's the tower. Iconic. The sunless sea below the ice of rot front. Large creature beneath moon's dark core. So rot front is definitely the moon. Buyan is the sun. There's no Heimet. What does that even say? Yeah, that is Heimet. So sun, moon. I guess it doesn't matter what the last one is because we know the last card has to be on Heimet. But we still have this going on, which I'm going to take a quick little picture of, as those are likely right. Okay, we need to go. The magpie box we still don't have a key for. The hallway room's got another door I never touched, so maybe that's something. Oh, better not be purple guy. I'm the only purple allowed. Let's just skirt by her. Head on up here. Don't mind us, ladies. Looking good with your oblong head and your horrible mutant legs. Don't change a thing. You're perfect just the way you are. Okay, so straight ahead. Well, no! Not again! Is that... It was locked. It was locked the whole time. It didn't even matter. It was locked the whole time. Oh, boy. Okay, so there's... I feel like there was something in the alley down there, and I don't remember what it was. Are the men behind the slaughter? Potentially we might be a little bit responsible for, a good deal of death. But they're zombies, so maybe not exactly. It's hard to say. Hard to say. Oh, you know what? Ah! Oh, perfect. At another save room. Somewhere around here is also... what else was it? No, we found the key last time, didn't we? Yes, we got rid of the key already, so that's gone. But we still have whatever the heck this developing tank thing is. Signal flares. So all that's just ammunition. So let's go ahead and... yeah, that should be good. Let's see from here. Scanner pack station. We head to the left. Yeah, we just head to the left. We head back upstairs. That should be fine. Don't worry about us. That's the public house. Yes, okay. Oh! Don't mind me. Oh, right. I need to get to the other side of the room. Just don't worry about us, Miss Zombie Bird. Oh, no. Okay. Nope. Why is she walking backwards? Oh, no, she wasn't. She was walking forward. It's hard to tell. It's dark. It's very dark. Don't mind me, Madam Bird. Good. Okay. Perfect. We're fabulous. That's not an item at all. Nothing here, which is really inconvenient. I would like for it to have an item that I need. Oh, but I do need to be here. Okay, so let's see. For the moons... I realize now I don't know what... okay, so Heimet was at the top. We don't know Heimet. Lang. Death on Lang is a crescent moon. Yes, okay. Lovers on... no, that's Katez. Oh, wait, you know what? Lover on Katez. So Katez is that... the waning or waxing gibbous. Let's see, the Mines of Leng. Okay, Leng is the crescent. Let's see, Veneta. The skyscraper on Veneta. That's the tower. The tower is the Veneta. Yeah, Veneta. Lovers on Katez. Nope, dang it. Is that right? Yeah, it has to be. There's no in between for that. So Bouyan we don't know. Leng we don't know because we have the card in hand right now. So the ones we don't know for sure, I'm going to mark as completely full. So Heimat we also do not know. And once we do, I assume we'll get some kind of tool from whatever that is. Let's see, service room, painting dormitory. Wait. Where was the... no. Scanner. Nope. Not that way. Scanner pack station. It was right below. Yeah, just something to alleviate our future confusion. Because the confusion is real, and I need all the help I can get. I don't want to die this way. Okay. So we're here now. The moon murals connected to the tarot cards to the dream journal. Somewhere is another tarot card that we never picked up. The computer has something to do with something. I don't know what. The alleyway was a ladder, so it doesn't do anything. The bookstore, I think, was cleared out. The commercial corridor was cleared, wasn't it? Yes, because that's growing there now. And we've got the moon card on hand. So let's just find our way back up. Oh, no, come on. Nope, dang it. Okay. So the meat grinder should be... Actually, the garbage chute might be what we need. That'll take us to... the dentist room? Wait. The garbage chute takes us down to the metro station level. You know what? Let's go ahead. Head over there anyways. Right, we stopped the gas leak, so the fire is gone. That's not anything there. This is not where we landed. So from here, disinfection room, good. Okay, I thought maybe that would be the key. Come on. No. Oh, there we go. Come on. Come on. Into the meat grinder. So meat grinder into cooler. Makes sense. Public house. Computer store. I missed the tarot room. Nothing in here that we need. Nothing there. Just a quick little double check. Wait, is that computer interactable? It is not. Well, that's unfortunate. Why is it still showing us this? Still concerning that nothing ever happened here. To the computer store. Progress is being made slowly but surely. Slowly but surely. This is where I started from. Dang it. The fire escape was here, which would send us right to the alley. Bookstore keypad. But then up one more level. Which takes us to... The butterflies are done. That's why that's locked. The dentist room was not done? No, there's nothing in the dentist room. It's the magpie box that was connected next to it. So I don't want to be on this floor. I want to be on the one below. Because this will take us to... Am I misremembering something? Where is the tarot room? Scanner service. No, wait. Where is the... There it is. How does that keep happening? No? Wait. So, I apologize. I'm being very confused right now. Okay, so this is the floor. Past the butterflies, past all that. In the initial room. That's how I got out here. Oh boy. Don't mind me. Nope, nothing to see here. Okay. Okay. Almost there. Oh, I wish these zombies had a hobby that wasn't murdering me. That would be very beneficial to my longevity. But that's fine. Progress. Ha! Okay. The moon on rot front, right? Let's double check that. Floating in the sunlit sea beneath the ice of Rotfront, saw a large creature moving in the darkness below me in the moon's dark core. So Rotfront moon. We use the moon. Okay. So that's completely empty. Updating the photo. Simply because I don't have confidence in remembering which one is which. Find developer fluid. I've never found any developer fluid. So somewhere is something I have not yet interacted with at all. But where could that be? Maybe the Magpie box had a radio signal receiver on it. Switches back the way I came. Okay. That'll be fine. Double check these. Ah. Just avoid any nonsense. Double check for... no, there's something over there. Is that... no, there's something over there as well. Well... you know what? It's not worth it. I'm not spending the ammo on that when I don't have to. As ammo is very limited. Oh. There we go. Okay. I'm doing my very best to never spend any more ammo because I'm gonna run out. I'm gonna run out real quick if I start. Okay, straight up. Jeez. Okay, good. Magpie box. You've got something I need. Song of the Gods. Let's see. Connection between all of that. We have a song that we must dance to. That has nothing to do with this, does it? Nope. What could have something to do with the bird? Let's see. No, that had nothing to do with it. Modfast, suspension. Marking with the red eye. Right, don't spend red eye. You know what? Maybe we just start scanning. Somewhere in here. Okay, so not that. Not that. Nothing. Maybe... Moon, sun, scales, rook, tree, sword. None of that has to do with the magpie, though. I believe I tried the rook before. Because rooks look very much like magpies. Except I guess rooks do have the marking of yellow on their faces. Yeah, it's... Remarkably odd, certainly due to her being raised solely by her mother. Obsession with painting, music, other such nonsense, clearly implanted her from... Okay, we've seen this already before as well. Wait. Her friendship with those Venedan-born Itao sisters also expressed her time. Crestable literature is illegally sold in parents' bookstore. Maybe it has something to do with the bookstore, then. We've been there, and we got the Song of the Gods. The Sound of the Stars. Music of the worlds, those can conduct it. That's clearly got something to do with what's going on, but I have no idea what. So, even then, we would still be missing the second card. We'd still be missing some development fluid. Though potentially, we could solve the moon mural. All we really need is one more moon phase, which we can just kind of BS our way through. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And if it doesn't work, then we probably still need the tarot card. But if it does work, well, that'll be pretty neat! Oh boy. to use that right now. Don't mind me! Frankly, again, progress has not been leaps and bounds, so we can definitely afford to redo a couple of things. And there was nothing in here except that, which will stand back up, and we don't need to deal with that. Something somewhere. Slowly but surely, we'll figure it out. So let's see. That was the moon on High. Wait, no, Heimet was the top one. It was the moon on Lang, wasn't it? Skyscraper on Veneta. Rotfront was the moon. Wait. I already had filled out Rotfront, so what the deal is with that? Kitez. That one's in the right spot. Lang. Death was Lang. I should probably just actually write this down. Veneta was the tower. Rotfront was the moon. So Veneta, tower, lovers on Lang. Lovers were Lang. What? Oh! I can't move that one. I can move that one, that one. I can move all but Rotfront. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get a piece of paper. And I'm gonna write this down, because I'm getting confused. That's a stylus. A stylus would not write. Okay, so. Let's see. Let's see. Farmers on Kitez. Lover. Kitez. Lover on Kitez, and it looks like that moon there. Good. Death on Lang. And let's see. Death on Lang. Which was the Crescent. Let's see. Veneta. A tower on Veneta. The tower was the other. The waxing. No, the waxing gibbous, because it's on the left-hand side. The moon on Rotfront. And that was a total eclipse. And Bouillon has to be the sun. Sun. Booyan. Which we don't have confirmation of what that moon phase would be. So, Sun, Venera. Yes, that's the tower. Kitez would be there. Rotfront we can't move. So we're going to need to be able to move Rotfronts. Where could we find a ring? Heimat we don't know. And Leng is death. Which is that crescent there. So we're going to need a ring for that. Wait, what the hell? What am I looking at? No, wait. There's something... There's another... What? I thought that was a keyhole. It wasn't. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Where can we go? What if... Magpie. Maybe that will change something. No, it has to be 43. 210. Ten out of 43. Oh! $210. Wait, it was 210 and... I should probably write that down as well. 210, 125. 210, 25. Because if that's... if those signals are not transmitting information somewhere to get picked up, then that has to be the signal for the magpie box in the room, which is one level down, a level up, one level up. Okay, so that's valuable information I probably should have saved, because now we know. Actually, no, we don't need to do it again. It's already preset. Completely irrelevant. It's fine. We got this. Okay. And we don't have any more cards. Okay, all the cards are played for now. There's gonna be another one in... Oh boy. It's got... Fine. Oh no. It's so close. Just need to get the skirt by. Yes, hello. Thank you. Okay. Okay. This is definitely... Why? Okay, there we go. This has to be it. Yes! Store key. The star. Ha! Okay. We got the store key and the star. Young photo store. That'll get us into the photo store. A tarot card depicting the 17th major arcanum, star. Inspect young photo store. Where was the photo store? Public house, computer store. Oh! It's that key! It's that door! Okay, okay, good. Let's see, from here... Down one. Very well. So if I go to the ladder room... Bookstore, keypad... No, I need to go up. The service room would get me up there. No, I need to go down. The meat grinder... Okay, no, yeah, the service room would get me down there. Okay. Because I don't want to have to heal. I don't. It's not good for the long term. You know what? While we're here, may as well drop a star. Wait. Could it be referring to star instead of sun? Burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Buyan. I was walking through the floating imperial palace when the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. That could be star instead of sun. So Buyan would be star. Buyan. Okay, so not star. Not sun. Star and Bouillon is the same. It's a good thing I didn't try and just brute force that puzzle, because it can't be brute forced. You need a ring to turn the dial, and you need to know there's an extra copy of the same waning gibbous as Veneta. So that leaves Heimet, which we have no idea about. Huh. Progress is coming along swimmingly. Let's go ahead. Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and save, as that is immensely valuable information and progress he just made. And the computer's not yet blocked off, so that's concerning. We got the key and the star from the magpie room. The magpie box, rather. So why... I'm sure it'll make sense once we get there. So let's see. Service room into the locked door in that hallway. To the right. And just so that we have this set, Bouillon is... Wait, why did that go backwards? You can make it go back. I see. Okay, Bouillon is the same as Veneta. So Veneta, Bouillon. Oh. Kitez. Ah! Hello, Raiders! Thank you, Mame Ninja Gaming! So good to see you again! We haven't been spending the last, good bit of time on the same puzzle? No, it's fine. We're good. Hello! Welcome, everyone! Welcome! Thank you for joining us here today! We are making very good strides forward. Figuring out the moon puzzle, which... we're very much about the moon around here. So I'm glad the moon's mural isn't just some random one-off little itty-bitty puzzle. But it seems to be the main puzzle entirely. Kiwi, that may be fact that we were struggling with the puzzle last time, but you know what? It's a puzzle. It should cause some emotional distress from its solving. Otherwise, is it a real puzzle? But it's fine. We got this. I don't know what the scanner pack station is for yet, but I think we have the key for... I think we have the key for the... Potentially. I mean, Near Lore is also a puzzle in and of itself. Because I'm missing key information. Suffice to say, the struggle has been real the last few streams. Yes, store key. Good. Ha. Oh, goodness gracious. No, I'll leave that there for now. Developer fluid. Okay. We have A QR code. The photo shows some kind of digital dot matrix code. I wonder what kind of... The scan room. Well, it's funny you say that. It has a lot of DNA of Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Metal Gear Solid. Uh, a lot of those more retro style games, and like it's a survival horror with lots of puzzles. It's really good. We're trying to save our girlfriend as we are a robot, and trying to find a girlfriend, our girlfriend, a wife, possibly. Hard to say, but yeah, that would be why. Door is locked. Is that Issa? If that's who I think they are, that's the first time we've seen this photo not half destroyed. Anyhow, hold on. Hydration? Okay. People's Army, 5th Venetian Infantry Division, Unit 12. Huang Anna, Xiao Alina, Ito Lilith, Wang Helena, Ning Elise, Park, Notburger, Fukuyama Brigitte, Liang Rebecca. Liang? Wait. Alina Xiao is somehow tied up in everything going on as well. Alina also has an Esla unit like us searching for her unless we are actually looking for Alina and not Ariane. It's hard to tell. We've been getting diaries from both Alina and Ariane, so they could be the same person, just with two different names. And the only reason I'm thinking that still is because of Issa, a character we've met more than a few times, turned out to be Isolde and melted into a pile of goo, which, to be fair, things are kind of rough around here. But you know what? Let's grab that ammo. Okay, so the photo store has been resolved. The scanner's right there. Computer store is there. I should... No, I'll be fine. I don't need to save. I'll be fine. Definitely not gonna get got instantaneously. Just murdered outright. It's fine. We are built Ford tough. Okay, let's see. Used photograph. So the sun was one, but the star was a different one. We got the sun card. Leaving. I have been found out. I'm sure the white-haired girl working on that photo store in Sector C is bioresonant. Be careful. They don't pay me enough to take any more risks. I'm on the next trip to Kitez tomorrow. Meet me at the docks in Sector N if you want to bail too. Sun. Oh. The white-haired girl. Wait. That was the Hyung photo store. That was Alina's family's photo store. Alina also has the white hair, making her bioresonant. Which, if she is, then Ariana may as well also be bioresonant. If that's the case, that calls into question a lot more. Oh, God. Oh! The light well above has been consumed with a mass of meat, releasing some debris that was caught up in the nets above. The dial ring. That's the ring we were missing. Which means the world state has progressed some. So rot front, putting the there. Ah, no ways, Kiwi. If you can get that thing to work, that would be really interesting to see, though. Getting Drakengard up and running would be amazing for the lore. Let's see. Wait. If the star... Okay, so Lovers has to be Kitez. That's confirmed. It has to be. 100%. Lang. Death on Lang. Nothing else can be misconstrued from that. The tower has to be the tower on Veneta. Rot front has to be the moon. Wait. Rot front has to be the moon. Which is the complete... Or is it completely empty? Yeah, it's empty. Okay. So Bouillon, which I thought they may have just swapped out the star for the sun, but that's not the case. Saw a burning eye in the sky above the clouds of Bouillon. Was walking through the floating imperial palace, and the gaze of the sun-like iris burned my body to ashes. Sun-like iris doesn't sound like the sun. So if that was star, and Bouillon is star... Bouillon, Veneta, Kitez, Rotfront. Heimet would be the last one we don't know. And Lang. So Heimet must be either the... Heimet must be the sun, then. Where... I am really bad at navigating this place. So one down to the tarot table. But, just in case, let's go ahead and save, as the world state has changed and we may be walking into a trap. There we go. Okay. And you know what? Let's take a look. Look, I will not deny that I am just plain bad at certain types of games. Puzzles are kind of my bane, as they take a little bit of, a little more brain work than I usually expend, because that is this door. Okay. But, with the ladders being taken into account, I get turned around very easily, as I forget which ones are actually useful and which ones aren't. So let's see, Heimat. Has to be what? Because Bouillon... They wouldn't say sun-like iris if they meant the actual sun. So it would have to be the star. The 19th major arcanum. Then again, I like a sun-like iris. Oh boy, that may actually be... Oh! Wait. The number of their arcanum. The lovers are the numbers the 6th. Yeah, give me that. Let's see. The 6th arcanum. Okay. That's how we determine which one is supposed to be which. Because Heimat, I believe, for the sun on the 19th. That's why they're dated the way they are. So it has to be the sun. There's no other option. And that would make... let's see. That would make the star the odd card out. Lovers are the 6th. 13th is death. The tower is 16. Moon is 18. The sun is 19. The 17th is the only unaccounted for, which would be the star. Meaning, there is confirmation that it is star on Buyan. Heimat has to be the sun, which is a full moon. There we go. Yeah. Well, all in good fun, respectfully. That said, skill issue is real. Don't let Kiwi lie to you like that. Okay, now down the ladder. Come on, there we go. Okay, so the card has been set. Well, I'm glad everyone's having fun drowning each other in the river. Play nicely is all I request. If one of you drowns the other, then it's only good manners to let the other drown you as well. Oh, that's ridiculous. Why is it gotta be this way? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Anyways, Buyan is the star. That is the waning gibbous. Veneta, the lovers, waxing gibbous. No, also waning gibbous. Wait. No. Kitez is the lover. So Veneta and Buyan are the same waxing gibbous. Kitez is the waning gibbous. Or reverse that, I forget. Rot front is the absence of moon. Heimat is the full moon, and Leng is the crescent. So why isn't this, unless it is reversed? Is something supposed to happen? Unless I actually did do this wrong. I should have taken a picture. Actually, you know what? Let's set that back to what it was. So let's go get that picture. Right. One ladder up. As we're learning our way around here. We're learning, adapting, overcoming, improvising, evolving on the fly. Okay, here we go, here we go. So, replace photo. And photo of names. Death on Lang, Moon on Rot Front, Veneta Tower, Jaime is Sun, Bouillon is Star, Kitez is Lover. I'm just getting involved with the Dragon Guards, which may be a tad more involved than initially hoped. Hopefully not. Hopefully everything goes swimmingly, but let's see. Let's see. Love is on Bouillon. Let me just double check my notes. Okay, Bouillon. Star. Good. Heimat Sun. Veneta Tower. Rodfront Moon. Lovers Kitez. Lovers Kitez. Star and Tower are the same, not lovers. Oh, I see now. You had one of those with PS2. It's possibly it's connected to the Nier franchise, like directly, indirectly. If that makes any sense. Let's see, Star, Bouillon. I'm not actually sure. I'm aware of some of the linking DNA. I don't actually know what the gameplay for Drakengard even is. It might be, possibly. You'd have to ask Kiwi if when she gets back to elucidate us on this most Draken of guards. Let's see, Veneta is the tower. Kitez is the lovers. Rotfront is either completely full or completely empty. I don't know. I have been debating on making a Discord. Like for the longest time, has just been kind of doing my own thing every now and then with other stream friends. But it's been very much a recent development to have like more people coming back and hanging out. So I may have to. I'll have to learn how to do that first, though. But one step at a time. Let's see. Lang was the tower. Is something supposed to happen now? Unless this is backwards. I don't know what this was supposed to do. Everything seems in place. Beyond the star. Unless these are reversed. If the solid circle is full... No, the solid circle would have to be empty. And the empty circle would have to be full. So if reversing that... Rod front... is there a button I'm not seeing somewhere? Nope, nope. Maybe it needs... It might also need a sound. Let's see, 1, 2, 5, and 2, 10. Maybe that's what it was. That's why the computer's not done yet. Because what else is left for the computer except for... I don't think polytone or bells actually ever did anything. Okay. So I'm going to assume there's something more to the moon's mural puzzle that I haven't gotten to just yet. But I'm going to save what we've done so far. And there's no other objects we need. It's compact ammo. No, just ammo, guns, nothing else. So something somewhere probably changed because of the world state that got us the ring. What that is exactly, I'll have to go find, I guess. So for that, what else do we have? We got all the tarot cards. The keypad backyard is all tapped out. The back room is tapped out, I believe. Moon's mural still has to be worked on. The computer still has some connection to that. The tarot table is still lit up. So something about that is not complete. Butterflies are done. Magpies are done. Nothing else can be opened up around here. Welcome back, Kiwi. We got questions for you. Many questions. So many questions. Questions only you have answers to. Before it's too late. Let's see. Maybe I can improve my notes on this. Rummage, rummage, paper, paper. I seem to have lost my notebook somewhere. No, that's not it. Nope, oh, it's gone. I used to have a notebook here. It's gone now. Concerning. Very concerning, because now I have to redo on another scrap piece of paper. Okay, so let's get these dates done as well. So 6th. Tez. Lovers. Because I feel like there's some discrepancy of wording here. 13th Arcana is death. Ling. Because they wouldn't number these days like they are if it wasn't a message being sent to someone. Because Sun tried to tell someone else to get out before Alina Xiong picks up something because she's bioresonant, which is why she has the white hair. So 16th. Veneta. The Tower. The 18th night. Rot Front. Moon. 19th night. Buyan. Sun like iris burned a body to ashes. Is that actually... Nope, not that way. 17th, 19th. So the sun like iris just has to be the sun. It has to be. Wait. Oh, big dumb. Big dumb. I never changed where the cards were located. Well, that is embarrassing. Yeah, that had to be it, because I never changed where it was. I even said why they had to be where they were, but I never changed them. Okay, there we go. Photo of that. Photo of that. Which would change what the mural would need to be. Because we're very quickly running out of places to go to get more puzzle pieces. So we have to be able to do what we can with what we have right now. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Buyan has to be empty. Heimat is... nope, not that way. There we go. Veneta, the tower. Yes. Gitez, the lovers. Lang, death, rot front. Completely full. Oh my god! I had the answer all along. I just didn't know. Had to do the thing. Actually do it. Actually don't just... Oh, I don't like this. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that whatsoever. Wait. Son of a... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no! We're back on the planet that we had the flashback to? Well, you say that, but the answer is this book and everything that it entails what's going on. As the last seal has been broken, it's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Not this time. The last time we were here, I mistakenly picked up the book, and that booted me out immediately, so I didn't get to fully explore what's going on here. But we're back at the radio station. It's locked. It requires a key, which we don't have. The national flag. It's meaningless. That didn't say that the first time. Black and white pictures of the paintings Ariane used to make. Oh, no, not that yet. An old wooden wardrobe. Ariane used to keep her clothes in here. A light switch. I don't need to turn off the light. The door won't open yet. So, we have once again turned through a passage in space and time, because eldritch abominations and horrors beyond our wildest dreams have come to say hello. An old Imperial series. Ariane loved reading these. Textbooks on radio operation. They used to belong to Ariane's mother. Textbooks on radio. Oh, same ones. Old Imperial series. The computer screen is blank. Ariane's old radio transmitter. It's still transmitting. Huh. Maybe that number is significant for something. Let's see. 41? Yeah, it's not 14. That's 4. 4, 1, 9, 5, 0, 0. Let's see. Oh, my radio doesn't go that high. It only goes between 50 and 250. Unless... Nope, nope. Okay, let's see. What if... No, it wouldn't even matter because it doesn't go... No, it doesn't go that low either. Wait. Someone's counting. Well, the last seal has been broken. It's time to go home. Pick up the king in yellow. Oh. Fantastic. Time to open the door. We weren't able to go in here last time. Two hell sprays. Oh no. Auntie's note. Ariane, I left some of yesterday's dinner in the fridge for you. You can warm it up when you get back from school. Please pick up the books your uncle ordered from the Ito bookstore on your way home. Remember, to leave some space in your school bag for them as this time so they don't get wet. Right on. Workforce assignment for young Ariane. We have been informed that your compulsory military service period has recently completed. According to your files, you have previously graduated from Mandelbrot Polytechnical High School in Rotfront Sector C on R34.59C, and have recently submitted an application for Military Service Assignment, Penrose Program. You have been processed by Aeon Workforce Assignment. Previous work experience: store clerk, Young Photo Store, part-time. Compulsory military service, Rotfront Orbital, long-range radio operations officer training. Should you be accepted by a military service program by the end of our season or find other employment, you will be assigned the following workplace: S-23 Setbensky Production and Mining Facility on Lang. I love getting ammo with no gun. Letter from Mother. My dearest Ariane, I'm so glad to hear you're feeling better again. I was very worried when I heard from your aunt that you're in the hospital again. I still remember how you used to get so sick, get sick so much as a child. Please don't overexert yourself, okay? The photo you sent me is very interesting. What a strange coincidence that she looks so much like you. You could be twins. Perhaps she is related to us somehow, though I don't know anyone named Sio in our family. From the looks of it, it was shot on Veneta. Your military service will begin soon, so you might be wearing a uniform like her soon enough. Please send me a photo when that happens. Love, Mother. Alina and Sio. That's concerning. Why do I... Oh, wait, no. Oh, there's my items! Oh boy. No, they're doing this to me. Oh, they give you the ammo because what if you get here and you have no ammo? Have some room on you. Dang, it was. No. You know what? 3 should be fine, right? I won't take the flashlight. I'll take a repair patch. Because I might actually need that, like, immediately. Oh boy, oh boy. Rot front bedroom, and we are currently in... What are we in? Home. What if, what if, just to be silly, we use this now, we hang on to that, we grab a second gun. Double barrel, I think that could hold like 4. It wouldn't even matter because I don't have any. Definitely not taking the grenade. Could take 6 shots of... No, that would be ridiculous. Yep, stop it! Can't take it. Okay, so if we take the little gun, we reload it. 10 rounds, 10 rounds. That should be fine. Potentially. Okay, that's what we'll do. Because this is the most boss fountain of all boss fountains I've ever seen in a game like this. What top health? We got all our stuff. We read all the literature and documentation. Before I go in, I'm gonna hydrate. Because this feels fairly final, right? I mean, it feels final. Oh boy, it's okay. There is no need to be stressed out. This is the end. Leave forever? Yeah. Here we go. I wish I brought my flashlight. Am I? Oh, it's getting brighter. I should probably equip the gun. Okay. We're gonna save... Oh, we're gonna save our girlfriend. A wife. Adler. Adler's note. All efforts to contain this illness have been in vain. All the Gestalt workers have succumbed to it, leaving only dark shadows on walls and floors where they died. And soon, all of us replica will have lost our senses and turned to the writhing masses of flesh. I now believe it was not an infectious disease, nor some form of poison or radiation. It was a slow corruption of reality itself. As I've relived the same cycle over and over, each time details changed, things are twisted, added, removed. How long until it turns us all into nothing but noise? A red dream. A crashed ship. A strange gate. A hole in the ground. An island beyond reach. Memories from other lives. Dreams of suffering and loneliness. A promise. A search for someone lost. I saw her in the red emptiness, waiting for me. We had made a promise. As the memories of a stranger rushed into my mind, I felt the borders of myself blur. Now I can no longer tell where Falk ends and the Essler begins. Ah! Stop. You must turn back. There is nothing for you there. You've tried so many times and you failed every time. Oh, that's from Adler. Don't you see that you're ruining everything? This is your final warning. Well, Adler, we're not here to listen to you. Falk's memory. We were dancing to that song they start the broadcast with. We fell asleep watching that movie we had seen so many times before. If only I could take us back to that time when we were happy. These memories are mine now. This is Adler's office. Falk, why did you return? There's nothing for you here. She'll never dance with us again, no matter what we do. She doesn't even want us anymore. Falk. Both of us, we are incomplete. Let us become whole again. Fantastic! See ya! Damn it. Get lit up! Oh, damn it. Die. Pick up spear. Pick up spear. Ah, damn it. Spear. Oh. Fantastic. Can't use that here. What the hell does that mean? No, no, don't combine. Light him up! Oh, oh. Oh no! Oh jeez. Well, I might be a little hacked. Oh, health patch. Good, good. Okay, okay. You know what? Health. Give me the... No! I don't need that! Ah, no! What if I... No? No use here? Octung! Octung! Give me that repair pouch! Oh! Give me... Oh boy. Okay, it goes through. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Health. I just can't destroy. Yes, destroy. Give me that heal. 8mm ammo. Oh, finish. Gotta finish them off. Oh boy. That means die. Oh boy. Oh, oh no. Okay. Watch out for balls. They'll doom you. Can't carry any more spear. What the hell does that mean? Can't use that there. Okay, hang on to it for later. Reload. Equip. Oh boy. No, no. Get lit up! Hilfet. I don't know what that means. Okay, okay. Maybe the spear is to finish them off with. Oh, jeez. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's already fully reloaded. Okay, cool. Give me some repair. No. There we go. Just pick it up! Oh boy. Why can't I pick up that repair spray? Why can't... Ah, boy. Oh boy. Okay, 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 we got this, we got this. Bob and weave. Bob and weave. Repair spray. Okay, okay. Good, good, good. Combine. I will use that. Oh, this is very disorienting. It'd be super cool if you... Yes, yes! Kill your own minions. Okay, no, yes, that was good. That was very good. Okay, we get it. Ah, God dang it. Oh boy, oh boy. No! Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood. So let's see. It was a good idea to take the ammo. Auto injectors. Okay. Okay. I have an idea now. There is shotgun ammo on that one stage, so I could feasibly pick that up instead. The auto injectors, I feel like, are gonna help sustain for that, because if I had this with me, that final death wouldn't have been a final death. I think. I've never actually gotten to test one of these things. Which, come to think of it, I've left multiple of them just laying around. So, there's not too many of these things in the game. Pretty decent. That ammo's pretty plentiful. But I feel... No, it'll be fine. What we've got now is great. We can do it. I'm not 100% sure what's up with these spears, but maybe I need to pick one up in order to finish her off, to progress the phases. We'll find out. Getting those notes. Data recollected. Oh, sorry if you can hear me crunching. I'm sneaking some food in the meantime. Okay, we got this. Come on, Falk. So what if it's super cool? 8 foot tall with floating halos and spears. I'm Essler and I've got a gun! Okay. What gun did I start with? Could you imagine needing to eat? Oh boy! Don't get stabbed. There we go. Take spear. Finish. Okay. I think that flash does damage to me. I'm not sure. I never equipped the thing. That would have been bad. Oh boy! I do need the spear. Oh boy. Okay. Okay. So I do in fact need the spear. It's because she's trying to murder me, Kiwi. That's what makes her hot. we go. Give me that repair spray. Okay. Look, you are in good company. There's a reason why on there's a reason why in Steen's Cooking Companions game, I was in the chat going like, yes, stand knife. The queen, she has the knife. In knife we stand. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a problem. No, it's not even problematic. It's fine. Oh boy. Okay. It's fine. Reload. We use that. No, we don't grab that. We grab this. And we stab. Okay. Look. It's about the power. Oh boy. Grab that spear. Stirba. It's about power. And she's got it. She's got the power. She very much has all the power. And that's intriguing, intimidating, alluring. Ah! Oh boy. Oh no. No. It's fine. We got this. Oh my god. Oh no. This is potentially bad. Potentially really bad. I don't have any more ammo. Okay. Maybe that's the what do I Okay, we have ammo now. Nope, no, unequip. Reload. Oh boy. Ah, please. Okay. Reload. Equip. More repair spray. Please stab them, not me. Oh boy. I can guarantee you, nothing's gonna stop us from saving our girlfriend! And then, boom. Yes. No, I don't have a spear! No! Oh boy. Okay, use. Combine. Use. Okay, regenning. Nope. Please just shoot your minions. It'd be super cool if you did. It would really show me if you killed your own minions. I think that was so impressive, so intimidating. Yes! Oh boy. Of course. Okay. More shields. Fantastic. Okay. Being far away is bad. Oh, this is so hard to see. This is so hard to see. Why are they... Three waves. Ah, damn it! Give me 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2. Ah, damn it. 3. 1, 2, 3. Rule of 3! Falk! You're being very uncooperative! Ah, Jesus. Okay, we still have auto-injectors. It should be fine. I am running out of ammo, though. I'm out of ammo. Oh boy. Combine? No. Can I? No? No shoot? Maybe I can punch her. No, no punch, no whack, no nothing. Not even a. Can I not do anything? No, nothing. Okay, well, there's nothing out here. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, attempt number 3, here we come. So good to know, save ammo for the final go. Oh! No, I have no spears! What am I supposed to do with that? Maybe it's not over. Hey Falk, do you enjoy this? Do you like my music? Falk, you think it's cool? I think it's cool. You want to hear more? I don't think that's working. Come on, Falk, do something. Throw a spear. Give me some ammo. Damn it. Oh boy. I just. I tried just giving up and she didn't kill me. She just dropped. So what the hell am I supposed to do? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Ah, jeez. Yeah, see that? Oh! Okay, I was wrong to think I was totally screwed. Oh! We did it. To be fair, I was very much losing my mind. Now we are one. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Once again, you've returned, Adler. Are you really willing to go through all this once more? You've seen what happens. This world cannot take much more. This may be our last chance. If you go back, it'll all fall apart. I can't let that happen, you selfish monster. Oh! Oh no! What the hell? You'll destroy everything. Here's the 512. We got in this time. Oh boy. No inventory? Okay. Penrose Briefing, Phase 2. Start of decrypted transmission. By our calculations, 1500 cycles of mission time will have passed when you received this message. Congratulations, comrade. By now, you should have fully become acclimatized to your new life on board the ship. As you approach the Oort cloud, your search for new worlds will begin. Utilizing the long-range senses, you will scout for valuable resources, habitable worlds, or signs of alien life. Remember to rely on your replica to assist you in maintaining your vessel. We all wish you great success in your mission. End of decrypted transmission. That's the message we got last time, though. Which means... Oh no. Cycle 225. When I signed up for this mission, I just wanted to get away from everything. I was sick of Rodfront, of school, of the photo store. Sick of the fake smiles and the whispering behind people's backs. When I saw the photo of that soldier, I wondered who she was. Was she happy? Was her family proud of her? Did her comrades love her? Since we looked alike, could I have been like her? But in the end, I just wanted to leave. Nothing I had done or made ever meant anything to anyone, so why bother? Here, I'm finally free. I get to be by myself and do what I want. I could finally be happy. Tragedy. Oh, God. Cycle 648. Talked some more to the Esley unit. She's different from the replicas I knew back home. Nothing like my teachers or the Blockwart Protector. I know she didn't have a choice, but it feels like she's also here because she didn't fit in. It's like we've run away from the world together. At first, I didn't like having someone around, and I was glad she's quiet and didn't approach me. But lately, I've missed having someone I can talk to. It's been so long since I've just seen another person. I never thought I'd miss it. Except her. Everything's the same in here. Always. Nothing ever changes. Penrose Briefing, Phase 3. Start of decrypted transmission. Congratulations, comrade. You survived 3,000 cycles, reaching the final phase of the Penrose program. With the end of the operational lifetime of your replica unit approaching, it is time to prepare for the final phase of your mission. If you have not yet found a suitable world for landing by this point, accept that you will not. Find solace in the thought that others might be successful where you failed. As you are probably aware, your ship's spare parts and rations will soon be depleted. Life support systems and reactor shielding will soon begin to fail, and radiation may begin to leak from the cooling system. We recommend you do not attempt to prolong your suffering by reusing old filters or rationing supplies. Instead, make peace with your fate. We suggest that you ask your replica, while it is still functional, to spare you a slow and agonizing death, or that you may take permanent rest in a cryogenic pod. Remember, you will die having served your nation by partaking in a glorious demonstration of our power. End of decrypted transmission. That would explain a lot. Oh no, radiation. Cycle 1294. Had a strange dream. I was listening to the radio with my mother. Life back then, the numbers were on. Oh, like back then, the numbers were on, and Mother was taking notes with a book on her lap. It was that book I saw in the shop window of the bookstore where the twins lived. The one with the yellow hooded figure on the cover. When I went there to buy it, it was gone, and Erica said the protectors had confiscated it. Or was it Issa? I can't remember. Cycle 1840. Everything is always the same. I feel like I'm trapped inside the ship. I know every bolt and every panel with every room of it. I've seen everything, I've done everything there is to do in here. I can't concentrate on anything. It's like there's this fog inside my head. Whenever I try to do anything, I just can't focus. I want to go outside. I want to breathe the fresh air. I want to feel the wind on my face and in my hair. Cycle 2503. I think I lost more hair. I'm sitting here getting older. Every time I wake up, I feel older, weaker, sicker. I get out of breath so easily lately. My back hurts when I sit down. How much longer will this go on? It feels like I'm just slowly dying. Oh boy. Yep. Cycle 5-9. I'm tired of it all. Every time I go to sleep, I wonder if I wake up again. I'm scared that it'll be the last time I said goodnight to her. Did I say it right? Will she be okay? What if one of us just won't wake up tomorrow? I don't want to die. I don't want to live anymore either. Everything is just so exhausting. I just want to lie down and disappear. Oh, cycle's going forward. I just want to sleep. Please just let me sleep. Please just make it stop. Please. Oh. Despair in 3 parts. Wait. That's an Essler unit. I couldn't keep my promise. Despite my best efforts, I eventually fell ill too. It had to end this way. It's time. This is all that's left. Go home? Yes. There she is. Remember our promise. Oh. She's awake. Ariane. Essler. Essler. I can't do it. You have to do it. It's time for this to end. Please. Oh, it is upsetting, Kiwi. Well, du hast es versprochen. Oh. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oh my god. Man. A game by Rose Engine. Oh my god! Kiwi, this was girlfriends. Oh. Oh my god. What a freaking story, though. Jesus. This team. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Kiwi, but they were happy for a time. Ah. knew we were walking into hell to find our girlfriend. But... oh, God. Unless there's something else at the end, which there may very well be. That's Signalis, everyone! I hope we all had fun. Be happy. Oh. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, that was beautiful, though. We tried. We couldn't keep our promise, but we tried. Ah. Again, holy crap, this freaking story. I didn't know what to expect first starting it out. I knew it was going to be scary and it was going to be like a survival horror, but beyond that, I didn't know anything. And to be fair, even with all the time that it has passed since the game launched and since the game went to Game Pass, which if you happen to be seeing this and you want to play it yourself, it's on the Xbox Game Pass. It just showed up the other month. Oh, but this was so much fun and so beautiful. Tragic as all hell, but it's... how could it have ended any other way? And all that. God, freaking kudos to everyone who, like, all the people on Twitter who make fan art of this game and don't give away the ending. But now it makes sense why there's so much fan art of the two being happy in the end. Oh, no! Oh! Oh, no! The art is very pretty. Oh. A tragic tale. Ah! Can you still hear the crunching? I'm trying not. My food was a little burnt. It's fine. But what a story! I freaking love those two, though. They're so wonderful together because they were both just... the Esler units as a whole being predominantly archetype of loner, and all these logs saying, like, hey, to maintain your loner Esler, don't be friends with them. Leave them alone. Don't even interact with them. Don't do it. It'll make them work better. And Ariana, who is very much wanting to get away from everything, wanting to do something for herself, learning that, like, isolation and being alone isn't at all just isolation isn't good for people. We're social creatures. We need each other. Wait, there's other endings. But, on that thought, just being isolated isn't good for people, and it's also why, like, I'm glad this happened to last as long as to reach February, as, you know, with Valentine's Days and all that going on, I'm a big advocate of, like, it doesn't have to be specifically, like, oh, you've got a date, oh, you've got a significant other. It's like, it doesn't just have to be that. It's just, love your friends, love each other, love yourselves. Tell your friends you love them. Unless you hate them, which in that case still, let people know you care. Let them know that they are important to you. Let them know that they're your special friend. Even if it's platonic, especially if it's platonic. It's the month for celebrating. Well, care very much about you too as well, Kiwi. Even if you hate me. But yes, February is a month for celebrating human connection, being friends, spouses, significant others, loved ones, partners, whatever you happen to be. Celebrate your connection with other people. Because very much time is limited. So tell people that they're important to you. Even if they're your arch nemesis, let them know, hey, friggin' hate you, man. I'll kill you, even if it takes the end of time. Because hey, rivalry and having a nemesis is marvelous for longevity. But so much as well for friendship, kindness, the milk of human kindness. But to see them, Ariana and Esther, one being conditioned and programmed into being isolated, and the other just the basis human desire to be able to do what it is you want and to feel like you matter. So much so as to, in Ariana's case, escape the great nation's militaristic clutches by going into a scout recon program and just going out into the infinite, do her own thing and not have to worry about anything else. As it seems, a lot of scouts are flung out to the far reaches of the universe and just never to be heard from again, and that's to be expected. So it is a way of getting out of the nation's neo-fascist dictatorship. Who would have known that they would have run into whatever this hell was? And beyond everything, through all the layers of hell, throughout the layers of eldritch inversion, Esther kept her promise to find her, to be reunited, and to say goodnight just one more time. Good stuff. So, results. Apparently there's more than one ending. I don't know what we could have done differently that would have gotten us something else. Maybe it was having the photograph on our person, because I got really paranoid of like, no, I have to have this photo. If I put it away, something bad will happen. Oh, but that... In fact, I'm gonna screenshot that. And that's it. And we're back to the normal title screen. I think, though, I didn't expect us to hit the end quite that quickly, but I also didn't expect it the first time around. All in all, fantastic game, fantastic story. Keep an eye out for this entire... You know, I'm going to find out exactly... let's take a look and see exactly who and where to keep an eye out for Signalis information and the future of this marvelous little indie team. Developers being Rose Engine of Rose Engine Games, so yeah, holy cow. Signalis is a survival horror video game developed by Rose Engine and published by Humble Games and Playism. Oh, it's a lot newer than I thought it was. It just released on October 27th last year. 2022 for those in the future. But yeah. Multiple endings. Let's see. Rose Engine. Games by Rose Engine. They're on Twitter, of course. Go check them out. They do cool things, as you saw here. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, and physical editions have a photo that comes with them. Oh, that's so cool. Oh my god. I'm still confused as to the whole Ariane and Alina thing. I'll probably play this again in my own time just to fully recap what the heck happened and when. But all the more reason, this was a marvelous, marvelous story and game. I want to see more of what they're doing. I am very excited for whatever's coming up next. I need to find out what else they made. This can't be their first game, right? Rose Engine. Rose Engine are Yuri Stern and Barbara Whitman, two illustrators and game designers currently residing in Hamburg, Germany. Together, they've been making analog and digital games since 2014. Ah! Well, definitely keep an eye out for Yuri Stern and Barbara Whitman. They have they have a marvelous touch because this has been fantastic, lovely, beautiful, tragic. I thought for certain Adler would have been much more adversarial than he was, but he just wanted to keep us from breaking this strange cycle of what they found. Which makes me wonder, did their scout ship crash inside that red void, and that's where the Falk that went in there and came back found them? Is that why the last time we went in the first ending, we ran into a bunch of other Esslers that were all broken and scrapped around the place? Oh, there's so many things that it could mean. I don't know. I don't know. It's beautiful, though. Play this game. Support the people. Ah. For now, though, I don't have. I didn't think we'd finish this soon, so I don't have anything else on the docket or the plan. So, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Uh, I think yeah. I'll probably just call it for the night then. Um. Hmm. I should. I see. Is anyone? Let's see. Who do we know? Do we know someone we can raid? Who do we? Uh. You know what? Kiwi MVP Kiwi. Uh. Do you have any? Do you have any ideas of someone we can try and raid? See what's going on. Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Because that is another thing I want to. I want to start doing that more often because like as often as I've been getting rated recently, it's made it very it's brought it to my attention. I should probably do that more often as well. Uh, and for now, let's also just switch this over to ending. Uh, th- is there? Well, friend of a friend is a good person to rate, so let's see. Do 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 do. Adappada do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da do 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 do. We're charging up a raid. Well, give me a name. I need a name. Who could it be? Well, there we go. Thank you for joining us, everyone. See you next time.